Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam LaPorta. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Taylor will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Raiders 7, Giants nothing. to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Let's go. Hot 70, hot 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
First carry for the Auburn alone. Hank Bigsby. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, New York.
Back to 60, back to 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, here's Bigsby. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Here we go. Back row 80. Quick there. Watch him right there.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough to. And now a much more advantageous spot.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Will be incomplete, but there's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Pass the 60, pass the 60.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now that's Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Check smash, check smash. No street.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
But penalty yardage certainly helps. Now it's third down, and they need 5.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the first down. Taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
The Raider first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will get into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 14, Giants 3. Joshua
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Raiders 21, Giants 3. Joshua Carney to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. I got it. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Trey Amos there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Ready?
Receiver in motion, headed left. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call.
Let's go. Bravo 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
This looks like a design run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
19 Lions.
This is caught at the 2. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Hardy now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, it is Bigsby starting. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last 2 plays are a great example why.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Cougar. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther.
They'll throw out of the gun. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
He's got it at about the 8. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
18 Mustang. 19 Lion. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take go.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here we go, here we go.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Vegas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19. Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. It is 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Put your hands on him. Get hands on both of them.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
He's got Fryermuth open on the left side.
Complete to Fryermuth. A gain of 7.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Noel. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Giants 10.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Viking 18. Warrior 70. 18. Pioneer 79. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. That is brought in. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. On comes Josh for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Raiders stretch things out even further.
42, Giants 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Fix the Eagles!
Back to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? 60 Bison, 70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 19 Titan, 19 Panther 11, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25.
And the Raider first down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Raider 1st down.
79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw again. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's in! Sam Laporta, touchdown Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Bronco 80!
Now, faking the give, is sweeping to his left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Hill drops to throw. Open man downfield is Noel. And he will score. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18 rattle.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Las Vegas.
Set to go now on first and 10
at the 31-yard line.
19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 6. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's to the big tight end, Laporta. And he's going to be marched out, down at the 5.
A gain of 26.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Raiders on first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's so...
And he's got another one. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Carney now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Giants 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cut. Ready? Back. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good.
Makes the score.
And the
Raiders
Giants
56.
cut 3 off the
Giants
lead,
20.
but they still face a sizable deficit.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't got long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite from the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, the girls are whole. You broke, been in jaws, and everybody knows. Oh man, say you stupid.
Set. Bronco 80.
Under
10.
check it,
Under
under
10. 10. Buffalo 18. Dragons. They smash. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Warriors. 70. Go.
He'll look to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Ready! Ready!
A run up the middle with Bigsby. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They will indeed go, and the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
60 Bobcat. Chap 60. Chap 60.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, this defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. The receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, ready?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. Out wide, that's Bigsby. Down the left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play.
They'll look to throw yet again. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Gary Judy, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. 13 yards to gain, down to the 13-yard line.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And it'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
18, ready? 19, Tiger, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Warrior, 70. 19, tight, 19, tight. Hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is hot, and he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Vegas.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Crack all 80. Crack the 6.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Back to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
19 yards
to go.
Now they'll set up. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. God, Campbell. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks?
No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Exiting the pocket right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
And it's 3.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Viking 18.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down.
21-yard line.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19, trap 60, trap 60. Check go.
That is hot. What a throw. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Giants 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Panther up. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check up.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
70 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70. Three. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, for the 5th. Oh, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ready. Warriors 70, Mustang 19, 70, 6, Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Ready.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it, and falls incomplete.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Jaden Reeves, touchdown Raiders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Hardy now to add the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 84, Giants 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Throw over the middle, taken in by Noel. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
12 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
60 Bison. Bronco 80.
He'll get this out wide.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll drop to throw. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it! And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
68, Cowboy 80.
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Raiders 84, Giants 27.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 19 Titan, 19 Titan, 60 Bobcats, 60 Titan, hurt.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Come on. Set. Hawk. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's Hawk. And he will score again. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is going to get this damn bread.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Bronco. Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders tack on one more to their lead.
Raiders 91, Giants 34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 21-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Joshua Carty to kick
So the
off.
kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Here comes the blitz as he looks at this offensive line. Just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Buck shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Ready up.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Set. Go.
That's to the left side. Caught by Knowles. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. up now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.